Surahs and ayat used in 8th part, Juz. Al-An, 111 end, and Al-Araf, 1-87. Allah concludes Al-An, cattle, by continuing on the topic of Tawhid, divine unity. The verses in this part of the chapter also contain details of food that is prohibited and lawful for a Muslim. Allah warns of His decree for those who do not follow the path of Tawhid and that it will, indeed, come to pass. By way of example, He explains why the towns of the past were destroyed. The chapter concludes by a command to the Prophet, peace be upon him, to say, "Behold, my prayer and all my acts of worship are for Allah alone, in whose divinity none has a share." The following chapter, Al-Awf, the Heights, covers, in more detail, the story of Adam and the prophets who followed from him. It is a chapter that warns us of our enemies, from Satan and others, and how through prophetic guidance, we can be saved. What can we learn from this? Just to worship Allah alone, and to follow the way of Allah upon unity without splitting. The superstitious beliefs of the pre-Islamic Arabs relating to cattle and Allah's refutation of them, the story of Adam and the creation of Hawa, Eve, and their fall following the deceit of Satan, who is a constant enemy to mankind, to beware of Allah's enemies and to follow the revelation and the prophets, indeed, that hell is the end abode of Allah's enemies, the stories of Nuh, Noah and the Great Flood, Hud, Saleh, Lut, Lot, and Shuaib. All of these prophets were resisted, but the victory was ultimately theirs and evil was humbled. In the end, Allah's plan never fails.